So this is how you're going to thicken your gravy. Now this gravy is really thin at this point. So we're going to take some of that liquid, cooking liquid out. And it won't matter if there's little bits of onion in it, as long as you like the flavor of the onion. I am going to get those little bits of those little potatoes and the carrot out of there though. All right, so I've got my stove heating on medium, and that liquid's already really hot, so it won't take it long for it to come up to a boil. Now this is cornstarch, and I'm going to use a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm going to put it in a bowl. Just like that. Now I'm going to add cold water. Now make sure it's cold water. If it's hot, this cornstarch is just going to lump up. So I'm going to add cold water. And that was maybe half a cup of cold water. Now take your fork, make sure there's no lumps in it. And we may not need all of this cornstarch mixture, so I'm just going to pour a little bit in at a time. And when this gravy liquid comes up to a boil, it will start thickening immediately. So the liquid off of the roast is coming up to a boil now. So I'm going to pour a little bit of that cornstarch mixture in there and start stirring. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Put a little bit more of the cornstarch mixture. Stir it in. You can see it's starting to change color. Turn the light on so you can see it. So as it comes up to a boil, it starts thickening. All right, let's let that come up to a boil and see how thick it's going to be. Now just by stirring it and by looking at it, I can tell it's getting thicker. All right, it's starting to thicken, but I want it just a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more of a cornstarch mixture in there. And I think that's probably going to be enough. Now as it boils, it's going to thicken even more. So I want you to look at the difference. In the broth that came out of the roast and this gravy. And as it cools, it'll get even thicker. just got a tiny bit more of that cornstarch mixture, so I'm just going to put it all in there. All right. Now that is a good gravy.